There was a small candle burning inside a temple. It was a big fancy lamp, just a simple candle, flickering quietly in a corner. Every night, storm winds would come through the open temple windows. Other big lamps would go out, but the small candle kept burning. One day, a devotee asked the priest, "Why does not the wind blow the small candle out? The big lamps cannot even survive." The priest smiled and said, "Because this candle is not fighting the wind, it bends with it." He explained. The big lamps stood tall and stiff. When the wind came, they registered and they went out. But the small candle, it survived. It lowered in flame. It let the wind pass, and the moment the wind was gone, it stood up again and burned brighter. The devotee asked, "What is the lesson here?" The priest replied, "Life's problems are like wind. If you become rigid with ego, anger, and why me, you will go out. But if you bend with faith, patience, and surrender, you will survive the storm." God does not promise no wind. He promises that the light in you will not die. Years later, that same temple faced a huge storm. Everything broke, but in the morning, people found one thing still burning, that the same small candle. The problem was never the wind. The problem was how the lamps reacted to the wind. See, in our life also, we have storms. Sometimes it's money problem, sometimes health, sometimes heartbreak, sometimes we just feel lost. And what do? We become like those big lamps, rigid. Why me? This is not fair. I can't take this anymore. We fight the storm and we burn out. But God is teaching us to be like that small candle, to bend. Bend does not mean weak. Bend means faith. Bend means, "God, I can't understand this, but I trust you." Bend means patience. The storm will also pass. The wind is not here to destroy you. The wind is here to test if your flame is real. After that big storm, the whole temple was dark. Everything was broken. But in the morning, the priest found one thing still burning, that small candle. And do you know what they did? They used that one small flame to light every other lamp in the temple again. That's you. Even when everything around you feels dark, even when you feel small and cracked and tired, if you protect the flame God put inside you, one day your light will be the reason other people find their way too. So, the next time life blows hard, don't break, bend, breathe, trust, because God does not promise that there will be no wind. He promises that your light will not die. Protect your flame. So, which storm are you bending through right now? Comment below.